Chapter's quarterly staff report.
Our way of sharing with everyone everything we've been up to in the last few months.
Let's get started.
Great. The first thing to report is in August, we completed our 4th annual Collab Arts Summer Institute. We had over 55 students participate from across New Brunswick and surrounding communities who worked with our resident teaching artists on arts projects all around the importance of personal and public memory. One highlight of the project was an original digital audio symphony with guest artist Joshua Michel Ross, where students collected their own sounds to put into communal piece, as well as a student participation with Leon Rainbow on the installation of a new Esperanza neighborhood community mural produced with New Brunswick Tomorrow. Be sure to check out our Summer Institute webpage to hear these original works and images from all of the student projects this summer. Special thanks to board member Mavonia Caldwell for engaging in remembrance work and memorial work with our students, and advisory board member Carolina Morati for her incredible community outreach work.
Speaking of education work, we are excited to announce that we're continuing our racial and social justice curriculum integration work with New Brunswick Public Schools this fall with an in-depth professional development for district humanities teachers. We're also launching a new partnership with South Plainfield Public Schools, guiding their middle school humanities teachers through our curriculum resources.
We're also excited to announce a new public art collaboration with the City of New Brunswick. We will be facilitating a new street mural in the Unity Square neighborhood at the intersection of Remsen and Saddam Streets with lead artist and New Brunswick resident Louis Blaka. The community facilitations will be built around quality of life considerations for the local neighborhood, including safety and access to the Unity Square Community Center.
That was a mouthful, John. Thank you.
Yeah.
Some funding updates. First off, we'd like to extend our incredible gratitude to New Brunswick Tomorrow's staff and board, particularly Charles Bergman, director of the Esperanza Neighborhood Project, for covering the cost of our Summer Institute's entire teaching staff, as well as material expenses. Without their support, there wouldn't have been a program this year.
We'd also like to thank Gus Slyman and the kitchen staff for Barca City for donating all of the student lunches this summer. That's about 850 meals over 3 weeks. And all of the community members that responded immediately to our appeal for program and material sponsors. Special thanks to board member Nicole Brownstein for the huge lift she made towards rallying her network.
In support of the Unity Square Street mural, Collab Arts in the City of New Brunswick received $25,000 from Bloomberg Philanthropies Asphalt Art Grant. New Brunswick was selected as one of 26 cities in the country to participate in this year's program.
We'd also like to acknowledge 2 of Collab Arts' major funders who have gone to great lengths to support New Jersey's arts and humanities organizations during the pandemic. The New Jersey Council for the Humanities has awarded us $10,000 from their American Rescue Plan Fund, which will go directly towards supporting Collab Arts' digital archivist through the end of the calendar year 2022.
And New Jersey State Council on the Arts has increased Collab Arts' annual general operating support from $10,000 per year to $35,000 per year, and have extended our funding period through 2024. Through their COVID relief fund, they've additionally awarded us $11,000 to offset any remaining cost burden due to the pandemic through the end of calendar year 2021. And now a bit on programming. There's a bit too much to get into everything, so we'll stick with the highlights. Shelter, our collaboration with New Brunswick Theological Seminary, Rutgers University, and Reformed Church of Highland Park, continues forward with new programming and projects. Our public art installation at the seminary, 35 Seminary Place in New Brunswick, is available for viewing through December 20th. And Peabody Award-winning podcast producer Scott Gurian's new 6-episode series documenting our work and how the pandemic exacerbated local vulnerabilities has already dropped its first episode. It's available to stream on all platforms as well as the Shelter website, shelternj.org. Emersa Naranjan's new Highland Park mural addressing the refugee resettlement work at RCHP will be installed later this month.
That is also a mouthful. Very well done. Mercado Esperanza, our partnership with New Brunswick Tomorrow and Elijah's Promise. Sorry, there's Emersa's mural image that we wanted to share with you. I just missed a slide, but you get to see the blooper, so there you go. But Mercado Esperanza is back. Our partnership with New Brunswick Tomorrow and Elijah's Promise returns this month with 2 events in New Brunswick's War Memorial Park. The first event will be held on Sunday, October 24th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. and will include the public unveiling of A Journey Forward, a COVID remembrance. That was the same mural that our Summer Institute students worked on with street mural artist Leon Rainbow.
We have an image also.
Yes, we do. There it is. See? That is the image of the mural, an aerial image of the street mural, which is on Baldwin Street between Jersey Avenue and French Street. In addition, Tanaquil Marquez will be premiering a brand new theater piece with Teatro Esperanza. There's a lot happening that day. There's a lot happening that day. Show up at some point during that day and you will see something crazy happening. This new work by Tanaquil was commissioned by New Brunswick Tomorrow to connect the multicultural experiences of the neighborhood through song, dance, and spoken word.
Following a year of oral history work with survivors of sexual violence and storytelling workshops with Center for Empowerment, CoLab Arts is excited to announce that collaborator and teaching artist Stephanie Bond has been commissioned to produce a new work of theater to share and elevate these experiences. A public performance will be hosted at CoLab Arts in the spring of 2022.
And relative to our anti-violence work, on Saturday, October 30th at 7 p.m., CoLab Arts will be joining community partner Town Clock Community Development Corporation at their annual Being Brave Gala, which honors the stories of survivors of domestic violence, as well as the incredible work that Town Clock CDC does to provide long-term, supportive, and affordable housing for female survivors and their children. CoLab Arts is producing a performed excerpt, Dan is directing it, of resident artist Lauren Weinstein's new published comic book, A Gift of Time, which gives an intimate and honest look at the work of Town Clock CDC. You can find out more about tickets for this event, come out and see us, as well as ways to purchase Lauren's book at townclockcdc.org. There it is. I'm going to get another way. There it is. So now you can see it. There you go. Okay.
CoLab Arts is committed to amplifying and supporting the work of socially engaged artists in New Jersey through small monthly grants. Our most recent grantee was New Brunswick-based collage and mixed media artist Alicia Saadi. CoLab Arts is also facilitating a Patreon where donors can contribute additional funds to supplement this monthly grant and get access to exclusive artist content. www.patreon.com/colabarts. And that's it.
Yay, we did it.
1-8 collab. That's
yes, pretty good. That's not too shabby. Thanks all for listening, and we will see you in 2 months for our next staff report.
Thanks, John. Thanks all.
Bye.
Bye.